If you're over 50 or 60, the biggest threat to your testosterone and prostate health might not be your age, it could be sitting right on your breakfast plate. These 5 everyday foods are silently draining your energy, killing your drive, and fueling the kind of prostate inflammation that leaves you up 3 or 4 times a night. In this video, you'll know exactly which foods to cut and what to replace them with, so you can reclaim your strength, confidence, and control over your body. Before we dive in, let me know in the comments what decade you were born in and where you're watching from. It helps me understand who's here and what stage of life you're navigating. And if today's topic speaks to you, hit that subscribe button so you never miss the tools and insights that help you live healthier and stronger, one day at a time. Now, let's get started. Processed soy products. The first food on this list, and it might surprise you because it's been marketed for years as heart-healthy and plant-based. That carton of soy milk in your fridge, the tofu in your stir-fry, or the soy protein powder you add to your smoothie may seem harmless, even beneficial. But for a man over 50 or 60, it can quietly chip away at the very hormone that defines your vitality. Processed soy is loaded with compounds called phytoestrogens. These plant-derived chemicals behave like estrogen inside your body, binding to hormone receptors and sending your brain the wrong message. Your hormonal control center assumes there's already enough estrogen-like activity, so it reduces the signal to produce testosterone. At first, you might not notice much, but month after month, year after year, the impact builds. Lower testosterone means less muscle mass, slower metabolism, stubborn belly fat that creeps in and never seems to leave, and a drop in energy that makes even daily tasks feel heavier. You might catch yourself wondering why your libido isn't what it used to be, or why you're waking up with less drive both literally and figuratively. If these changes sound familiar and soy has been a regular part of your diet, that's a sign your body is telling you something. I'm not saying you must eliminate soy forever, but if it's in your coffee every morning, in your protein bars, and in your snacks, your testosterone is paying the price. Switch to high-quality protein sources that support hormone health: eggs, lean meat, full-fat dairy, or nut milks, without added phytoestrogens. This simple shift can help restore hormonal balance, improve your strength, and reignite the energy and confidence you thought were gone for good. 2. Processed corn and high-fructose corn syrup, FCS. If soy is a slow leak in your testosterone tank, processed corn products and high-fructose corn syrup are like ripping a hole in it. This cheap industrial sweetener hides in sodas, candies, snack cakes, condiments, and even breakfast cereals that claim to be healthy. Just one can of soda or one serving of HFCS heavy food can send your blood sugar soaring. Your body reacts by releasing a surge of insulin, and here's where the damage begins. High insulin speeds up aromatization, the process that converts testosterone into estrogen. So instead of building muscle and fueling energy, your testosterone gets hijacked and turned into the very hormone that works against your masculine edge. But that's only part of the problem. High fructose corn syrup is a powerful driver of inflammation throughout the body, including your prostate. This inflammation is like adding gasoline to a smoldering fire, triggering swelling, discomfort, and more frequent nighttime bathroom trips. Maybe you've noticed it. You indulge in a sweet treat, and a couple of hours later you feel sluggish. Your midsection feels softer and your energy flatlines. That's not just a sugar crash, it's your hormones shifting out of balance. And the more often you repeat that cycle, the deeper the damage goes, leading to persistent fatigue, stubborn fat around your waist, and a prostate that refuses to let you sleep through the night. The good news. The fix is straightforward. Cut back the processed sweets, and refined corn products replace them with whole fruits, pure honey or maple syrup in moderation, and choose 100% whole grains. These swaps help stabilize insulin, keep testosterone from unnecessary losses, and reduce the inflammatory burden on your prostate. Do this consistently, and you'll notice better energy, improved body composition, and the kind of deep, uninterrupted sleep that restores your strength in ways no supplement can match. 3. Processed meats. Now let's talk about the third enemy, and this one hides behind convenience. Bacon, sausages, deli meats, hot dogs. These foods can save you time in the morning or make for an easy lunch. but the cost they exact on your health lasts far longer than the few minutes they take to prepare. Processed meats are loaded with nitrates, nitrites, and chemical preservatives that once inside your body can form harmful compounds known as N-nitroso compounds. These substances interfere with the function of your Leydig cells, the tiny hormone factories in your testes that produce testosterone. And it doesn't stop there. The way these meats are cooked or processed, often at very high temperatures, creates advanced glycation end products or AGEs. Think of AGEs as tiny sparks of inflammation that ignite in your bloodstream and spread to tissues all over your body, including your prostate. The more often you eat these meats, the more inflammation builds, creating a chronic low-grade fire that drains your energy, dulls your strength, and accelerates the decline of your hormonal health. You might notice your LDL cholesterol creeping up, your stamina fading faster than it used to, and that heavy, sluggish feeling after a meal. And here's the kicker: even if you're careful about sugar and exercise regularly, a steady diet of processed meats can still push your testosterone down and your prostate trouble up. The solution: don't rely on convenience meats as a staple. Instead, prepare fresh cuts of turkey, chicken, or lean beef at home. Roast them, bake them, or slow cook them so you have ready-to-eat slices without the chemical baggage. By making this change, you're not just cutting out harmful compounds. You're giving your body cleaner fuel to maintain muscle, protect your arteries, and keep your testosterone right where you need it. 4. Deep-fried foods in industrial oils. The fourth food on this list is one of the most powerful triggers of inflammation you can put on your plate. And yet it's served everywhere, from fast food chains to sit-down restaurants, from frozen snack aisles to street food carts. I'm talking about foods deep-fried in industrial seed oils. Things like French fries, onion rings, fried chicken, and breaded fish sticks. The problem isn't just the frying, it's the oils themselves. Most commercial fryers use cheap, highly processed oils derived from corn, soy, or canola. These oils are packed with omega-6 fatty acids. While we need some omega-6 in our diet, the modern intake is so high that it throws the omega-6 to omega-3 ratio completely out of balance, tilting your body toward a constant state of inflammation. Over time, this inflammation damages blood vessels, including those that carry oxygen-rich blood to the pelvic region. And when blood flow there is compromised, it becomes harder to achieve and maintain strong erections. But the damage doesn't stop at circulation. This inflammatory load also irritates prostate tissue, worsening swelling and discomfort. You might notice stiff joints in the morning, dry skin that wasn't there before, or a gradual decline in your interest in intimacy. That's your body's way of signaling that the inflammation is systemic. The fix is both simple and game-changing. Avoid foods fried in these industrial oils whenever possible. And if you must fry at home, use stable fats like olive oil, avocado oil, or even coconut oil in moderation. Better yet, swap frying for roasting, grilling, or steaming to preserve nutrients and keep inflammatory compounds low. By making this shift, you'll support better blood flow, calmer joints, healthier skin, and a prostate that isn't under constant attack, helping you maintain both your energy and your performance where it counts most. 5. Excessive raw spinach. The fifth enemy on this list is going to surprise a lot of people because it wears the halo of a superfood. Spinach, yes, that leafy green you've been told to pile onto your plate for better health, can actually work against your testosterone if you consume it the wrong way and in the wrong amount. The issue comes down to something called oxalates. Spinach is one of the highest oxalate-containing vegetables in the plant kingdom. And while oxalates themselves aren't inherently evil in excess, they can bind to minerals like zinc, making them harder for your body to absorb. And zinc isn't just another nutrient, it's one of the most critical building blocks for testosterone production. Without enough zinc, your body's signal to make testosterone weakens, your hormonal balance shifts, and you might start noticing changes you can't quite explain. Add to that the fact that eating spinach raw, especially in large daily quantities, means you're getting the full oxalate load without breaking it down through cooking. Over time, that can also irritate your digestive system and increase your risk of kidney stones, both of which add stress to your body and indirectly to your prostate health. Warning signs can creep up slowly, a drop in endurance during workouts or daily activities, more hair than usual left behind in the shower, or a gradual loss of lean muscle, even if your diet and exercise haven't changed much. The solution here isn't to banish spinach from your kitchen, it's to use it wisely. Light steaming or blanching spinach cuts down its oxalate content significantly, making it friendlier to your zinc absorption and overall mineral balance. Rotating it with other nutrient-rich greens like kale Swiss chard or collard greens gives your body a broader spectrum of vitamins without overloading on oxalates. When you approach spinach with this balance in mind, it goes back to being the nutrient powerhouse. It's meant to be one that supports your strength, energy, and hormonal health instead of quietly undermining them. Now, avoiding these top 5 enemies is a powerful first step, but here's where it gets even more interesting. Because what you eat is only part of the picture. How you combine foods when you eat them and the habits you keep around meals can either supercharge your testosterone or sabotage it without you even realizing. 1. The synergy effect. Picture this. It's a perfectly ordinary morning for many men. Your breakfast bowl is filled with cornflakes sweetened with high fructose corn syrup. You pour in soy milk for what you think is a healthy touch, and you wash it down with a quick ham and cheese sandwich made from processed deli meat. On the surface, it's quick, easy, and fills you up before work. But inside your body, you've just served up a cocktail of hormonal sabotage. Each of those foods alone can nudge your testosterone down and inflame your prostate. Put them together, and the effect isn't just additive, it's multiplied. This is the synergy. No one talks about inflammatory compounds from processed meat, phytoestrogens from soy, and blood sugar spikings, FCS, all colliding in your system at the same time. The result? A sharper drop in testosterone that can last for hours, paired with a surge in inflammation that sets the stage for chronic problems. Repeat this breakfast every day, and you're not just having a bad morning meal. You're training your body to live in a constant state of hormonal imbalance and inflammation. 2. Other harmful eating habits. Beyond the obvious enemy foods, there are eating habits silently dragging your testosterone down. One of the biggest offenders, late-night eating. When you eat close to bedtime, your body releases insulin at a time when testosterone is naturally at its lowest, disrupting your circadian rhythm and dulling the morning hormone surge you need for energy, mood, and libido. Then there's chronic dehydration. If you're not drinking enough water, your blood volume decreases, which means less oxygen and nutrients reaching the pelvic region where testosterone does much of its work. And let's not forget skipping a high-quality protein breakfast. Without it, you miss the opportunity to fuel your muscles and stabilize your hormones early in the day. The fix is simple but powerful. Aim to finish dinner by 7 or 8 p.m. Keep a water bottle nearby throughout the day and make sure your breakfast includes a solid source of lean protein. These small shifts can set the stage for a much healthier hormonal profile. 3. Timing your meals for testosterone. Timing can make or break your hormonal advantage. Testosterone naturally peaks in the early morning, which means this is your golden window to fuel your body with anti-inflammatory, nutrient-dense, protein-rich foods. Think of it as giving your body the premium fuel right when the engine is running at its most efficient. For example, starting your day with scrambled eggs, lightly steamed greens, and a handful of fresh berries delivers high-quality protein, essential vitamins, and antioxidants that protect your testosterone from oxidative stress. When you align your eating pattern with your hormonal rhythm, you're not just feeding your body, you're optimizing it. The benefits go beyond libido. You'll feel more alert, recover faster from workouts, and maintain steadier energy throughout the day. Simply put, eat at the right time, and your hormones will thank you. 4. Natural testosterone recovery. Blueprint. If you've just realized how many of those daily enemies are hiding in your kitchen, here's the good news. Your body has an incredible ability to bounce back if you give it the right tools. And it starts with smart swaps. Instead of loading your mornings with soy milk or processed soy protein, shift toward whole nutrient-dense sources like eggs or fatty fish, salmon, and sardines. Bring in omega-3s that lower inflammation while fueling hormone production. Ditch the high fructose corn syrup hiding in sodas and snacks, and reach for whole fruits or a hearty bowl of oats that keep your blood sugar stable. Replace processed meats with fresh cuts, lean beef, turkey, or seafood, so your body gets clean protein without the hormone-disrupting preservatives. Trade industrial seed oils for olive oil or avocado oil, which protect your arteries and boost blood flow. And if spinach is your go-to, remember it's not the enemy, it's the form and frequency. Lightly steam it to cut oxalates or rotate in kale and broccoli for variety. But diet alone isn't the full equation. Pair these changes with strength training 2 or 3 times a week to activate testosterone-driving muscle fibers and walk briskly for 20 to 30 minutes daily to keep blood moving through your pelvic region. When you combine clean fuel with consistent movement, research shows testosterone can climb by 10 to 15% in just 2 to 3 months. That's not a magic trick, it's your body doing what it's built to do when you stop weighing it down. 5. The link between sexual vitality and whole body health. Here's what most men don't realize when your testosterone is healthy and your prostate is calm. It's not just about stronger erections or more desire, though those are powerful motivators. It's about better mood, sharper mental focus, stronger bones, and a cardiovascular system that stays younger for longer. Your energy is steadier, your resilience in the face of stress is higher, and your sense of confidence comes back in a way you can feel in every part of your life. But the reverse is just as true. Ignore the warning signs, and you're not just risking your sex life, you're opening the door to heart disease, type 2, diabetes, even depression. That's why the stakes are bigger than most men think. This is your health, your performance, and your future we're talking about. And that's why the next step is crystal clear. You take action now before it's too late. So let's step back for a moment and connect the dots. We've exposed 5 everyday foods that for many men seem harmless, maybe even healthy in the marketing sense. But in reality, they are quietly dismantling your testosterone, inflaming your prostate, and setting the stage for a long list of problems you absolutely don't want. We're talking about weakened erections, restless nights with constant trips to the bathroom, loss of muscle tone, and yes, even an increased risk of needing surgery down the line. These changes don't crash in like a storm overnight, they creep in like a slow leak. You might not notice the damage this week or even this year. But 5, 7, 10 years from now, you could be facing problems that are no longer reversible. And by then, you'll wish you had made the change today. That's why my call to you is simple but urgent: cut these foods out now. Not next month, not after the holidays, today. Replace them with the clean testosterone-friendly alternatives we've already discussed. Give your body the building blocks it actually needs: quality protein, healthy fats, anti-inflammatory vegetables, and real unprocessed foods. Pair those with simple, consistent movement strength training a couple of times a week, a brisk, 20-minute walk most days, and you've already shifted the odds in your favor. I've seen men transform their hormone health in as little as 8 to 12 weeks, just by making these swaps and sticking to them. And when that happens, it's not just about numbers on a lab report. You'll feel it: energy that carries you through the day, a sharper mind, a stronger body, and yes, the kind of sexual performance that lets you feel like yourself again. Because at the end of the day, men's health isn't just about testosterone on a chart. It's about how you carry yourself, how you show up in your life, and whether you feel in control of your body or at the mercy of it. Every small intentional choice you make at the table is a step toward reclaiming that control. And it starts with the next meal you put in front of you. So here's my challenge: take what you've learned today, clear those hidden saboteurs out of your kitchen, and commit to a 90-day turnaround. Protect your testosterone, calm your prostate, and give yourself back the strength, the confidence, and the vitality you deserve. Every day you delay is a day you're gambling with your future health, and that's a gamble no man over 60 should take. Now I want to hear from you. How did today's message hit you? Did it make you think twice about the way you're eating? Drop your age, your year of birth, and where you're watching from in the comments. We value knowing our viewers so we can keep bringing you content that matters and tools you can actually use to live healthier, longer, and stronger. And if this message resonated with you, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss out on the insights that could change your health for good. One choice, one meal, one day at a time.